a real spirit party you cannot get in. Mozart drink and Jesus off the gin. I swear to God, mother.
What's happening, y'all? Black, powerful to the melanated nation, copper people of America. Got 607 on, not the punk in the house tonight at
What
the Black Revolutionary Block Party. What's happening, Holmes?
what's the word with the gang? I just want to clarify something. Everybody always talking about the melanated people of the world and always want to segregate it like it's only one group of people. Everybody has melanin, so everybody is part of the same family, but everybody think everybody is separate, right? So I want to clarify this because like I don't think people understand we. It's like being in a galaxy and it's like a billion stars, and we need all these stars to come together because the key is to bring everything together because everything is one. It all started from one creation. I mean, given the fact that you can trace every race and every person back to one black woman, of course you can do that. But do that mean that God or anything like or the creator have an agenda? No, it doesn't. Every race and everybody is powerful, game.
Yes, sir. That's right. And no, that's right. Because, there's supposed to be a number that's innumerable under the throne. They're like they talk about the 144 million or billion, whatever. But there's also supposed to be a number that no one can.
People don't understand. The 144 is a frequency. Everybody looking for numbers, but it was telling you the frequency to tune in. See, people don't understand how the pyramids were made. The pyramids were made through frequency, right? They understood that frequency can lift things up, and they understood what tune can make things melt. Because everybody think that everything is solid, but nothing is solid. Everything that you see is light. So it's a big light show, and it can be controlled by sound.
No joke. No joke. That's something I used to use in my songs and my music. As a matter of fact, the the Kia C was certain frequency, and we was checking out frequency. My guitar player, he got the perfect ear. I said, what note is that? He said
Yeah, yeah,
that's a
yeah.
C.
Right, and
Mhm.
there's a frequency that heals sicknesses. Did you know that it's a certain frequency you can go to your body and help create and fix your nervous system? Sounds they dictate your body and how it operates. A lot of people don't know this. It be certain sounds like the bass. They changed the bass in the 808, and now you hear a whole lot of killing in the communities. What I'm saying is that everything is done is everybody being controlled by sound, so the whole world hypnotized.
No joke. Yeah, because I noticed that. I said, oh, we need that healing frequency. So it's like in the background, it's like on the beginning of the songs, we would have it. And then, like at the end of the songs, you would hear it, right? But I was like, oh, man, we got that joint humming the whole time. You know what I mean?
Right, right. They hid the frequency and actually changed it, right? And we understand this, right? So you don't know. It's like sort of like everybody in the world think that they're actually a character, but they're the person behind the character. I like to tell people that everybody around think that they just one fish inside the ocean, but you actually that ocean, and many fish swim through you, but not no fish can take over you. See, a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't get themselves the power. You can co-create with God, and they want to put themselves in the worker position, in the body position, but you're not the body. We have many bodies.
Mm. You like the Elohim.
Right.
The seven spirits of God there. So we got a lot of stuff going on, like this. Let me play this real quick. This quick clip. I like to let them folks tell them because I tell them they might not believe me. Hold on. Lowering the price of groceries. How do you justify cutting food assistance in this bill?
Let me just tell you, the cut is going to give everybody much more food because prices are coming way down. Groceries are down. Eggs. You told me about eggs. You asked me a question about eggs my first week. You said eggs. I said, I just got here. Tell me about eggs. And there's no further. If you know that eggs now, way down. Everybody's buying eggs. Groceries down. Energy's down. Gasoline is now they're buying gasoline now for $1.99. If you look back, you'll see $3.50, $4. This country, we're going to lose this country. Our country now is respected all over the world. All over the world, we're respected.
You are
Right.
Well,
Right.
one,
You know,
mhm.
You know, it's crazy. He said we're going to lose our country. The biggest thing that he said, energy is down. Energy is down because a lot of people are waking up, right? So they need more energy. You ain't noticed how they got blood banks everywhere. Everywhere they trying to pick up blood, trying to get your blood because
Mm,
they are vampires. They're energy vampires. They're trying to take your energy the best way they can, and the best way they do it is through fear. So he's going to tell you everything is bad, but everything's okay, right? They're trying to
mm,
deflect. See, Trump's the only president I know that actually bought his way into the election seat, the seat, because like he paid all the black people, he got for free a whole lot of black people. He did all of that shit in order to get the seat, and once he got the seat, he never paid no more attention to him, right? But everybody think it's a race thing, it's a color thing. It's not. It's a greed thing, and money is energy,
mm.
right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Uh, Matter of fact, my auntie was telling me that the interest rates are going down. I'm like, all right. Say, but don't sell. Go ahead and lease this one and get that other one.
Yeah,
Man, that's a bad idea.
the interest rate is going down, but Obamacare doubled its premium, right? It doubled the premium, so everybody got to pay more for just for insurance, right?
Yes.
So you don't understand that, right? And that's why the government shut down. The government gonna remain shut down because they don't understand why it shut down. It shut down because the Democrats believe that we should pay more money, right? They want to take more of our energy. They want more of our energy, right? And the Republicans believe that you should generate your own energy, and once you make enough to make your own energy, then you can keep it. But the Democrats want to give you something for nothing.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. They want to balance it out because it's like if you don't get the insurance, like as soon as you retire, people that's retiring should know that if they don't get it immediately, because it's even coming out on jobs and stuff like that, if they don't get that insurance immediately, Medicaid care, whatever you call it, then they will have to pay like double, triple, something like that.
Yeah, Obamacare, and that's what they're trying to do. See, they don't understand. The biggest scheme in the world was that they got rich. And I'm gonna tell you this. Check it back. The first one of them became billionaire. They got rich off what? Off what? Insurance. What kind of insurance? Whole life insurance. What? So they understand this. They understand that they get all the money by putting it in policies. They're gonna make everybody get policies, but they're gonna have the biggest policy collecting all the money at the same time you collecting it. So they're not dumb, right? They want to mandate it so they can control where it goes, and then they can control the flow of money and also control the percentage rate, and they can get some of the profit as well.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna make it. So I'm like, just give me mine now. And like the insurance, people putting all this money into it, they get to be collecting on that. Actually, I got that from you. I heard that. I heard you saying that. I'm like, damn, he
Right.
right. I should be looking into mine.
Right,
You
they
know?
collecting on everything. They collecting on everything. All they want to do is collect off you. So people just got to understand and protect themselves, so they can't do that. Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And let me play this too.
are in news.
This is Clay Kane. According to the Associated Press, the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office reports that President Donald Trump's tax and spending law will send the biggest benefits to the wealthiest Americans while cutting support for the poorest. The CBO estimates the bottom 10% of earners will lose about $1,200 annually due to the restrictions on Medicaid and food assistance, while the richest 10% will gain roughly $13,000 from tax cuts. About 2.4 million people could lose eligibility for food aid under new work requirements, and more than 10 million may be uninsured by 2034 because of Medicaid changes. While middle-income households will see some gains, the CBO says the top earners reap the largest rewards, prompting critics to call it a big, beautiful bill for billionaires. For AURN News, this is Clay Kane.
See
Yeah.
what they're
Are
trying
in
to do
news.
is right.
Whoa.
So they can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
So listen, they had a bill, and this bill was to get rid of the middle class all completely, right? You're going to be either rich or either poor. So that's the agenda. The agenda of the day is to create two complete things and get rid of the middle class because they don't want the middle class anymore. The middle class is costing too much money, right? And the wealthy is paying for that. And that's why you got people like Trump, who is our president. He's going to push for anything for the wealthy because you got to remember he's part of the wealthy. He's not part of
Mhm,
the people, right? So you just got to
mhm.
understand that. You got to understand what money is. Money is energy, and they swiping energy from everyone, right? So I just don't have so much to say about that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They right. No, I know what it's saying though. And like the poor get poorer. That's the same old thing. It's always been that way.
Yeah, but
Oh,
people, but the poor
uh,
not getting poor because of the money. The poor getting poor by the mind. See, once people understand that they mind control the world, then they ain't got to worry about money anymore because your mind control it. Listen, you don't know this, but the healthy mind will give you a healthy life. But people let their body and their mind get attacked all day. Right, so that's the problem. The problem is that people won't look within; they keep on looking without for the government to do something. The only person that can do something is you.
no joke. Woo! Thank you, brother. You read my soul. I'm like, man, I ain't got time to sit around waiting on them. I got to make some money now. Wait on them, I won't get none. You know?
Nah, you won't get nothing waiting on them except what you've been getting. You've been getting different presidents. Promise us the same thing. Promise us freedom. Promise us this. Promise us wealth. Promise us happiness. We can't get them things from out people. We gotta get them things from within. Everybody think a person's gonna get them. I don't care what president you give a person. If you in a miserable state, you're gonna be miserable. It don't matter what wealth I give for me or what wealth that you give to someone else is about person mind state and where they at.
Yeah, no joke. Yeah, heaven and earth, heaven and hell, right here. It depends on
Yeah,
what you asking for, what you
yeah.
manifesting. You know what I
it,
mean?
it- it's all the state of mind. So when your mind is on the reality of pain, then you're gonna keep on getting pain. People don't know their attraction, their magnet, right? So whatever you think about and what comes, you don't get what you want,
No joke. How about that? Hey, but
right?
be appreciative of what you get, because it's like, okay, I was, I told this story yesterday. I'm gonna say it real
For
fast
sure.
because this your time. I just want to let you know.
Not no
Uh,
key yet. So next time. Hopefully. All right. Listen,
what,
this is what I'm saying, right? It don't matter who you are. You just got to
yeah,
remember that you are, right? When you remember that you are, then you know that you are. I like to say I am. I am everything. So listen, I'm not concerned with losing anything. I can't lose anything because everything is me. I can't be given nothing because everything is mine, right?
right,
I can't
yeah,
win because I already won. Right, because I
right,
don't live. I don't live in duality. Everybody want to live in duality in the world. I don't live in duality. I'm in
yeah.
one reality. The reality where everything is me.
Hmm. I was going to say the kind of like an experience that happened to me when I was waiting on some food stamps department, and it was a
I'm gonna
long
get some
line,
water. I got both of my
and I was
clothes
in there
too.
hustling and started selling these earrings, and I had expensive earrings, but I said I can't be in the food stamps office selling expensive earrings. I got to look poor, so I was selling the little $3 two for five earrings because I said I still got to get paid, and they's like, man,
Listen,
you can't do that, man.
I don't think you understand. You still talking about getting paid. You cannot get paid till you pay in the mind. You cannot get rich till you realize you're already rich. People don't understand. Money is not
Mhm.
generated by what you do. If you're working for money, you already got worked, right? You can't work for the money. The money is not to be worked for. Right,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people think, "Oh man, I got to work for my money. I got to do this. I got to create a system. The system that you create is called discipline. That's how you make money. You discipline your brain. You discipline your mind. Right? Listen, your mind have mind waves. Right? Everything is frequency and energy. So your mind let off waves. If you connect your mind with a wave pattern with anything, it's going to connect to it and it's going to become it. Right? Because you have the power to do that. So if you keep connecting your mind to your pain, to the reality of that, that's going to keep on presenting itself to you because it's
Mm.
all about the frequency of your brain and your breath. So you gotta understand, everybody in the hood is breathing the same. So if they on the same breath, they don't breathe deeply. So then they getting the same information because they on the same frequency.
Mm. Wow. I'm just saying, in my case, it was divine intervention because God had me say to me and to my spirit, say, hey, get out there and hustle and make some
Listen,
money and get a piece of it. You don't need no handout. You don't need
everybody
nobody
want
to
to say.
give you nothing.
Everybody
Huh?
want to say God. There's nobody in the sky demanding your
Mhm.
thing. Everything is energy and frequency, right? You have the
Yeah,
power of life, and that come from the Creator, right? There's
yeah.
nobody telling you what to do but you. So the God that you're talking about is the God inside of you.
And
You
me
are the God that you need, that you know about, right?
that I
And that you should
tapped
listen
into.
to, right? And
That's
that you
what
have
I tapped into.
that you can talk to, right?
Yeah, that's what I tapped into, and it was like, don't sit here and wait for them to give you something. Get and say you holding back selling the $3 earrings. Get on out there and sell them $100 rhinestone neckties that I had at the
Right,
time.
right, and that's good, man. That's good, man. So
You know?
that's all I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you to always understand what's going on and always understand that what's going on that you're controlling it.
Oh yeah, and then I got this one here too. Because this is like taking out of the mouths of the people. Oh. don't want to not cover this. Definitely, I'm waiting on a update from Crystal Muhammad to come back for the Trey Reed case. He was a young man found hanging from a
The
tree in
grocery
front of
store. If I can go
Delta
to, I
State.
will get
He was at Delta State
some
University,
water.
but I ain't gonna play that right now. But we are gonna cover that because we had a big unity rally today. Because too many people in Mississippi are getting stuff done to them on a racial tip. That's why we got to get a black hate crime bill. You know what I mean? So what do you think about a black hate crime bill?
This is what I think about, right? Everything I think about, everything start within, right? I think that black people are getting killed, and mind me for saying this, because they think murder, they think kill, because they're afraid, right? Listen, once you don't think murder, you don't think kill, you don't need a bill. Everybody trying to not understand that you have to align with the universe, and people trying to make laws. You can't make laws for the universe. When you are out online with the universe, things happen, right? Everybody think things happen all because they just happen. No, everything happened for a reason. If you want to stop things from happening, figure out the reason why it's happening, stop that, you're going to stop things from happening. Putting the law in place will not stop things from happening, to stop it from happening in public.
Yeah. Street patrols. That's what my motto is. Street
Yeah,
patrols.
they don't need patrols, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I heard it from Rashad Jamal, right? Good guy, right? This is what I heard about him, right? He said this: when you got lights, and the lights is they red and they green, they got to stop you and control your energy flow. If right now, if they didn't have no lights, red or green, do you think I'd just accidentally smash somebody? No, I'm not gonna hit nobody, but they're gonna stop my flow, right? And that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, I've been tapping into them cosmic colors too. I just put the dark blue to match the skyline of St. Louis. Oh man, back home, boy, we've come a long way. I tell you now. Phew. Well, my brother, we on behalf of St. Louis. Yeah. All right. I keep the energy up in here, because that's what we got to give out to the people, that positive energy and be that positive role model. We pushing peace all around the board,
Right.
So,
Well, I ain't pushing peace, because to push peace, you gotta understand that you can't push peace. Peace is a vibration, right? Peace is a mindset, right? Listen,
mhm,
only way I can push peace by taking myself around peaceful stuff and staying in a peaceful environment. Because you gotta
yeah,
understand that we want water and oil to mix, but it won't. So if I'm peaceful,
wow,
then I'm gonna reflect peace. If I'm not, then I'm gonna reflect not peaceful situations. Listen,
yeah,
you can put a not peaceful person in a peaceful situation, and they're gonna find not peace. So what I'm
yeah,
telling you is that you cannot change it like that.
yeah. Oh no, no, I ain't trying to change it. I'm trying to draw the positive ones over here. You know what I
No, you
mean?
can't push peace, is what I'm trying to tell you.
All right, all right. Well, I'm just try to be the role model.
That's the
Uh,
thing. That's the everybody. I know disrespect. Everybody want to be a role model. You only can be a role model to you. My only competition is me. Listen, I think
mhm,
everybody spends their life trying to be a role model for somebody or trying to be big to somebody, when the whole time they need to be big for themselves. Listen, I need a big brother, but my big brother need to be me to tell me when I'm wrong, so I can understand that I got to fight against myself, fight against my old consciousness that I used to have. Right?
yeah.
I'm not saying you're doing a bad thing. You shouldn't consider yourself what you consider yourself as, but I'm saying just as much love you give to the people, give to yourself.
Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Well, it's like you see the background, so you know where we from, how we roll, you know what I'm saying? So it's time to give back. That's all I'm saying. Is now for me. For me. I don't talk about everybody. For me, it's time to give back. You know what I'm saying? So the best way I can give back is to go up, and then that way everybody can say, "Oh, that's the clean cup," and say wherever you go, you're gonna be compared to all the other cups. So they gotta be clean around me. That's all I'm saying. And I love your energy, brother. It's always positive. I love it. And professional. It's like, oh gosh, be careful around Unc. You know, bullshit. I don't even cuss on here, but we done gone past the 15-minute mark, so I guess I could. Yeah. So yeah, man, we got No Kings. The No Kings rallies everywhere. Did you see any No Kings rallies down there?
What's a no king rally? What's that?
That's where they was protesting. I guess I got a clip of it right here.
Man, listen, people. Let me just say that people been protesting since Martin Luther King. Why? What did it got us? It ain't got us nothing, right? I keep telling you, the biggest battle is self.
Yeah,
Everybody protesting just to be seen, just to be heard. I don't give a fuck about it, right? I don't really care about people protesting and what they care about. I care about things that can help me, right? So if it ain't actually in my radar, or under my radar, I can't see it. That means it doesn't matter to me. And
right,
the moment I see it, then it matters, right? People need to
right.
stop rallying. What the fuck people rallying for? Rallying never did nothing. We've been singing and rallying for years, and then nothing never helped, right? Listen, I'm sick
Mhm.
and tired of that shit. The Million Man March, rally. What the fuck that do? Nothing, right? Nothing's gonna do nothing. Bringing people together don't do nothing. You ain't bringing people together in consciousness.
Yeah, and then to get the family values,
Exactly.
and
Exactly. Family
consciousness.
values. Look at the guy from Family Matters. He locked up for not paying child support, right? And they're like, damn, how the fuck Eddie Winslow get locked up for not paying child support and he been his own lawyer? But before then, they were saying that he was having sex with transgenders that he didn't even know. But what I'm saying
Damn.
is, yeah, people don't understand what's really going on. Yeah, they don't say, damn, it happened in the industry. Everybody in the industry having sex with
Yeah.
transgender, right? That's
Right.
what's going on in the industry. Everybody know that.
Yeah. Well, damn. No, the reason I say damn, it's like I keep thinking about the divine intervention, boy. Because I'll tell you what, you can't talk about it unless you got a clip of it. My crew bad, and we hang out with Gary Shotta, Funkadelics, Diaper Man, but he passed. He was promoting our thing. Um, but uh, let me see. Where is that? Okay, Sky Gypsy, just a piece. Well, we was tearing stages up left and right, doing battle of the bands and this and that. But certain people, it was like they well, let's just put it like this: when the snake, when it, and maybe I could be wrong, but to me, it was like when the snakes started coming around, I felt they didn't have enough manners to be around like my woman or ladies or just rubbing it the wrong way. Like one told me, he said, "Oh man, that's a tight song." He said, "What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a girl band around that." And back then we had the CDs, right? And I popped my CD out of the thing. I said, "Man, you ain't doing that with my thing. This is my thing." You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do is you either gonna hire the band or you not. Simple as
Right.
that. You
Right.
know?
And that's what
Yeah.
everybody do. That's what they do, right? People don't understand. Everybody in the industry running around, and they're gonna take what you do own and give you what you don't. You don't own the money, you don't own the land. They're gonna give you don't own the car. You gotta keep paying taxes to keep it, right? But what you did own with your creation, they're gonna take that from you. So I
Right.
salute you.
Hey, they try to take it, but I didn't know that it's like, damn, these people could have got us somewhere. And I just took my CD out and walked on off and said, baby, it's time to go. They ain't even got enough they don't even know how to talk in front of a real lady. Man, forget that. So y'all ain't talking in front of no hoe. I'm just saying, forget that. We getting in the car. We gonna jam this damn CD on the way back. But anyway, I'm just saying and this one guy, he turned out to be a famous pedophile. I was like, damn. And he's gonna tell like we jamming, right? And he on the
Everybody
cell phone.
pedophiles. Everybody pedophiles. Everybody pedophiles, just not famous.
Damn. Well, he turned out to be I didn't know, but he turned out to be famous. I didn't even know him at the time because I don't recognize nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna say it, but I'm from the hood. Let's put it like that. So I don't know nobody, you know what I mean? So I'll ask for autographs and stuff. But he say, I got a phone call. I said, well, it's a cell phone. Take the damn thing out in the hallway and talk. We're not gonna stop playing. And then my man said, "Oh, you blew that." I was like, "Okay, we could have been here and there." So, okay, we right here though. And then see, God putting the medals on us now, so it don't even matter. So as long as 607 up right here, I feel like, okay, God, so you hear, so it's just gonna be your time and not ours. That's all. My bad. I ain't mean to get the ranting on you, bro.
Nah, it's good. It's all good. You just took your last little minute with you talking, man. It's been a good show with you, man. I really appreciate you having me on.
Oh no, I appreciate you rocking with a brother. Check this out before you go. This is when Mike Tyson was first gonna fight Jake Paul. I put this mix together and I said, I know they're gonna take it down, but they instead I was getting these little things where they say profit sharing. Say we're gonna leave it on. We just gonna monetize you a little bit more. I was like, okay, but anyway, here it go. This be like an outro for you. Hey, 607 not the punk in the house. We appreciate you coming on. And hopefully we'll get to do this again next Saturday at the Black Revolutionary Block Party.
Yeah, we'll be here.
Right
all
on.
love, gang. Peace
All
out.
right. I'm gonna play